Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by saying this: every great success story begins with a struggle. A place where the odds were stacked high, the resources were low, and the path forward seemed impossible. That's what we call zero. But zero is not the end, it's the beginning. When you're at zero, people might doubt you. They might whisper behind your back, say you don't have what it takes. But let me remind you, the measure of a person isn't where they start. It's how they rise. The road from zero to hero is paved with resilience. Life will knock you down. You'll fail, and then you'll fail again. But resilience, that's getting up each time with fire in your heart and saying, not today, failure. I've got places to go. But it's not just about grit. It's about vision, seeing something that doesn't exist yet and believing it can. A hero is someone who doesn't let circumstances dictate their future. They create it. You don't need to have all the answers today. What you need is a dream so bold it scares you and the faith to believe it's possible. Let me tell you something else: excuses are easy, but action is what moves mountains. You don't need permission to take the first step. Nobody's coming to hand you the life you dream of. It's your job to chase it down. You'll hear no a lot along the way, but every no is one step closer to a yes. And when you've climbed that mountain, when you've achieved what once seemed impossible, remember this: heroes get back. The greatest measure of success isn't just what you achieve for yourself. It's what you do for others. Because someone somewhere is at their zero right now looking for inspiration. Be that inspiration. Be the proof that they can rise too. Here's my message for you tonight: don't let zero define you. Let it refine you. Build something from nothing. And when you stand tall, remember that you're not just a hero for yourself. You're a hero for everyone watching, everyone struggling, everyone hoping. From zero to hero, that journey is yours. Take it. Zero is a powerful place. It is not just a number or a concept, it is a state of being. A starting point that many fear, and yet, paradoxically, one of the most significant positions in life. Zero represents the absence of material wealth, resources, recognition, or even support. It's the place where dreams often seem distant and the road ahead appears insurmountable. For many, zero feels like failure, but in reality, it's the birthplace of potential. To truly understand zero, one must first strip away the stigma surrounding it. Society often associates starting with nothing as a disadvantage, a handicap that limits opportunities and growth. But zero is not the end of the road, it is the ultimate blank slate. It holds no assumptions, no expectations, and no baggage. From zero, you can only move forward. It is a place where clarity can be born, a moment when you can define what truly matters and build a foundation grounded in authenticity. Starting at zero is not a choice for most. It's a reality. People are born into circumstances that shape their opportunities, and some inherit situations that leave them at zero before they even begin. It might be financial struggles, a lack of education, or the absence of guidance and support. Zero forces you to face challenges head on because there is no safety net to catch you. In this way, zero becomes a crucible, a test of character and will. What makes zero uniquely powerful is its demand for resilience. When you have nothing, you begin to realize that the only direction to move is upward. It strips away the illusions of comfort and demands action. Zero doesn't let you coast or settle, it compels you to try, to fail, and to try again. It teaches the value of persistence, the importance of hard work, and the necessity of belief in oneself. At zero, you don't have the luxury of quitting because staying still isn't an option. Zero is also the great equalizer. It reminds us that every success story, no matter how grand, had a moment of nothingness at its core. It's where ideas were born in the face of doubt, where risks were taken despite fear, and where lessons were learned the hard way. It is the space where individuals confront their own potential and realize that greatness is not reserved for the privileged or the lucky. It's accessible to anyone willing to rise from zero. But zero is not without its pain. It challenges your spirit, making you question your worth, your purpose, and your future. The weight of starting with nothing can be overwhelming, and it often feels like the world is conspiring to keep you down. Yet, within that struggle lies the seed of transformation. Zero is a mirror reflecting back not what you have, but who you are. It forces you to look inward, to dig deep, and to find the strength you didn't know you had. Zero is raw potential. It's the moment before the first step, the silence before the first word, the pause before the leap. It's where dreams are conceived, not because of what you have, but because of what you lack. It's a state of hunger, not just for food, shelter, or security, but for growth, achievement, and meaning. Zero teaches you that while circumstances may be out of your control, your response to them is entirely yours to shape. Zero is not a failure, it's an opportunity. It's the chance to redefine yourself, to rewrite your story, and to rise stronger than before. It is the starting line for those who dare to dream, and the proving ground for those who refuse to give up. Resilience is the core quality that transforms adversity into opportunity. It is the ability to withstand challenges, adapt to circumstances, and continue moving forward despite difficulties. While the world often celebrates success, it is resilience that fuels the journey to get there. It is not about avoiding failure, but embracing it as part of the process and using it as a stepping stone to growth. Resilience is what separates those who give up from those who persist, turning obstacles into triumphs and setbacks into comebacks. Resilience is not something one is born with. It is developed through experience and deliberate effort. It begins in the small moments, in the face of daily struggles and inconveniences, and grows stronger when tested by larger trials. Life does not come with guarantees of smooth sailing. Losses, failures, and heartbreaks are inevitable. Resilience is the mechanism by which individuals rise above these moments, learning from them instead of being defeated by them. It is the process of building a mental and emotional muscle that strengthens with every challenge faced. Resilience requires a mindset shift. It involves viewing challenges not as insurmountable walls, but as puzzles to be solved or mountains to be climbed. This perspective doesn't eliminate pain or frustration, but frames them as temporary. A resilient person understands that suffering, while difficult, can lead to growth and learning. They embrace the discomfort of the present as a necessary part of shaping a stronger future. Resilience is deeply tied to adaptability. In a world that is constantly changing, the ability to pivot and adjust is essential. Resilient individuals do not cling stubbornly to one plan or path when circumstances change. Instead, they are flexible, open to new ideas, and willing to revise their strategies. This adaptability is not a sign of weakness or indecision, but a mark of strength. It reflects the capacity to let go of what no longer works and to explore what might. Another critical component of resilience is self-belief. When facing adversity, it is easy to doubt one's abilities or worth. Resilient individuals counter this doubt by holding on to a sense of purpose and confidence. They remind themselves of their goals, values, and the reasons they started their journey in the first place. This internal dialogue of encouragement acts as a shield against the negativity that often accompanies tough times. Resilience is also built through support systems. While it is an inner strength, it thrives in the presence of meaningful connections. Friends, family, mentors, and even strangers can provide perspective, encouragement, and practical help. Resilient individuals are not afraid to lean on others when needed. Understanding that resilience is not about facing challenges alone, but about rising together. Sharing burdens lightens the load and fosters a sense of community that strengthens everyone involved. Resilience doesn't deny emotions, it embraces them. Feeling fear, sadness, or frustration is a natural response to hardship. Resilient individuals allow themselves to experience these emotions fully, but they do not let them dictate their actions. They process their feelings, reflect on them, and then channel their energy into constructive actions. This balance between emotional honesty and forward momentum is a hallmark of resilience. Resilience is a matter of perseverance, continuing to push forward even when progress feels slow or non-existent. Other times, it's about knowing when to step back, recharge, and approach a problem with fresh eyes. Resilience is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but a dynamic process of finding the best way to keep moving toward a goal. It requires patience, creativity, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Resilience is, above all, a testament to the human spirit. It is the recognition that life's difficulties are not permanent, and that within each person lies the strength to overcome them. It is the quiet courage to rise again after every fall, and the unwavering determination to keep climbing, no matter how steep the path ahead. Faith and vision are two of the most transformative forces in a person's life. Together, they shape the ability to dream of a better future and believe in the possibility of achieving it, even when the path forward is unclear. They are not passive concepts, rather. They demand active engagement, courage, and perseverance. Faith and vision create a powerful synergy that can drive individuals to overcome obstacles, defy the odds, and achieve extraordinary results. Faith begins with belief in oneself, belief in a higher purpose, or belief in the unseen potential of what could be. It is the inner assurance that even in the face of uncertainty, challenges, or setbacks, there is a reason to keep going. Faith is not blind optimism. It acknowledges the difficulties of the journey but refuses to be deterred by them. It is the unshakable confidence that something greater lies ahead, even when current circumstances suggest otherwise. Vision complements faith by providing clarity and direction. While faith is the fuel, vision is the compass. Vision begins with the ability to imagine a future that is better than the present. It is the mental blueprint of what success looks like, guiding decisions and actions toward a desired outcome. Visionaries are not confined by what is, they are inspired by what could be. They see possibilities where others see limitations, and they hold on to this picture of the future with unwavering commitment. Faith and vision create momentum. Vision ignites the desire to act, to strive for something greater, while faith sustains that effort through the inevitable challenges. Every meaningful journey encounters resistance, doubt, setbacks, and moments of despair. It is during these moments that faith becomes critical. When the vision feels distant or unattainable, faith acts as the anchor, keeping a person grounded in the belief that perseverance will lead to eventual success. Faith and vision also foster resilience and adaptability. A clear vision may guide the way, but the journey is rarely linear. Faith allows individuals to embrace detours and changes in direction without losing sight of the end goal. It instills trust in the process, even when the steps forward are unclear or progress feels slow. This trust is what enables people to adapt, innovate, and continue moving forward despite uncertainty. One of the most compelling aspects of faith and vision is their ability to inspire others. People are drawn to individuals with a clear vision and unshakable faith in their mission. This combination has the power to rally support, build teams, and create communities around shared goals. Vision provides the roadmap, while faith provides the energy to push forward. Together, they create a contagious sense of purpose that motivates others to believe in the possibilities as well. Faith and vision also require discipline and focus. Faith is not just about belief, it's about acting in alignment with that belief every single day. Vision is not just about dreaming, it's about translating that dream into actionable steps. This requires a deep level of commitment to stay the course, even when distractions or doubts arise. Faith and vision demand consistency, showing up, putting in the effort, and staying true to the path, no matter how challenging it may become. Perhaps the greatest power of faith and vision is their ability to transcend circumstances. They allow individuals to rise above their immediate situations and focus on the bigger picture. Faith reminds people that their worth and potential are not defined by temporary struggles. Vision provides a glimpse of what is possible, even in the face of adversity. Together, they create a sense of hope that empowers people to keep moving forward no matter what. Faith and vision are not static, they grow and evolve over time. Each success, no matter how small, strengthens faith and brings the vision closer to reality. At the same time, challenges and failures refine the vision, sharpening its focus and teaching valuable lessons. This ongoing process of growth and refinement ensures that faith and vision remain dynamic forces, always pushing toward greater possibilities. Faith and vision are the twin pillars of personal and collective achievement. They remind us that the future is not something that happens to us, it is something we create. With faith as the foundation and vision as the guide, there is no limit to what can be achieved. These forces empower individuals to dream boldly, act courageously, and persist relentlessly in the pursuit of their goals. They turn the impossible into the inevitable and transform aspirations into reality. Action over excuses is a mindset that separates those who achieve their goals from those who are stuck in perpetual planning or self-doubt. Excuses are often the natural defense mechanism of the mind, a way to protect oneself from failure or discomfort. They provide temporary relief from the hard work and challenges required to reach one's aspirations. However, while excuses offer a false sense of security, they ultimately keep a person trapped in the same place, far from realizing their potential. Action, on the other hand, is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the decision to move forward, despite the fear, uncertainty, or obstacles that stand in your way. The habit of making excuses is deeply rooted in human nature. It's easier to explain away why something hasn't been done, why a goal hasn't been met, or why success is still out of reach than it is to take responsibility and act. Excuses stem from various sources: fear of failure, lack of confidence, fear of judgment, or simply the discomfort of change. They give us a temporary out, allowing us to avoid the discomfort of taking the next step, making progress, or facing the truth of our limitations. However, relying on excuses comes at a high cost. While they provide comfort in the short term, they steal the possibility of progress in the long run. Action requires discomfort, discipline, and effort. It demands that you push beyond the boundaries of your current comfort zone and face challenges head on. But while excuses keep you stagnant, action moves you forward, no matter how small the steps may seem. The process of taking action is about making decisions and taking risks. It's about saying, I will try, even if I don't know all the answers yet, and trusting that each step forward, no matter how small, will lead to growth. Action also builds momentum. The first step is often the hardest, filled with doubt and fear of failure, but once you start moving, you gain confidence. Each subsequent action builds on the previous one, creating a cycle of progress that becomes increasingly difficult to stop. By taking consistent action, even in the face of uncertainty, you begin to see results. Those results, no matter how small, give you the encouragement you need to continue, and the more you act, the more you believe in your ability to succeed. When we choose action over excuses, we choose to take control of our lives. We acknowledge that we are the architects of our own destiny, and it is through our efforts that we create the future we desire. Excuses, in contrast, leave the narrative in the hands of external circumstances or other people. They surrender our power and make us victims of our environment or our past. By choosing action, we reclaim that power. We accept that challenges and setbacks will occur, but they do not determine the outcome of our lives. Our actions do. The key to embracing action over excuses lies in shifting one's perspective. It requires an understanding that failures, missteps, and obstacles are part of the journey. They are not signs to stop, but rather opportunities to learn and grow. Each failure teaches a lesson, each challenge builds character. The path to success is not a straight line, but a series of twists and turns, with moments of doubt and frustration along the way. However, those who choose action over excuses see these moments not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth. Instead of looking for reasons to quit, they look for ways to keep moving forward. Excuses also feed into a mindset of perfectionism. The belief that everything must be perfect before action can be taken is another form of procrastination. The truth is, perfection is an illusion. Waiting for the perfect moment to act often means waiting forever. There is no perfect time, no flawless plan, only the present moment in which action must be taken. Waiting for ideal conditions means living in a constant state of readiness, but never fully committing to the task at hand. In contrast, action is about moving in the direction of your goals, even when everything is not aligned. It's about starting, even when you don't have all the answers, knowing that the answers will come as you move forward. Action is also what separates dreamers from doers. Many people have incredible ideas and aspirations, but few are willing to take the necessary steps to turn those ideas into reality. The difference between a person who dreams of success and one who achieves it is simply action. It's the willingness to get out of one's head and into the real world, where risks are taken, mistakes are made, and progress is measured by effort, not just intentions. Dreaming is important, but dreaming without action is nothing more than wishful thinking. Only through action can those dreams be realized. Excuses often mask a deeper issue, a lack of belief in oneself, or fear of failure. They allow us to justify inaction, to feel as though we are doing our best without actually moving toward our goals. But the truth is, every excuse we make takes us one step further from where we want to be. It builds walls between us and our potential, allowing our fears to hold us hostage. By choosing action, we face those fears and step out of our comfort zones. The more we choose action, the more we break down those walls, realizing that the only thing standing between us and our dreams is our willingness to move forward. Giving back is one of the most profound ways to create lasting impact, not only in the lives of others, but also in our own. It goes beyond just donating money or time. It's about sharing knowledge, resources, and support with those who need it the most. The act of giving is not only a reflection of generosity, but also of the values that shape a person's character. When we give back, we contribute to the greater good, creating a ripple effect that can transform communities, inspire change, and ultimately make the world a better place. Giving back is about empathy and connection. It's about recognizing the struggles, challenges, and hardships that others face, and understanding that none of us get through life without help. No matter how successful or accomplished someone may appear, there's always a story of support, encouragement, or opportunity that helped them along the way. Giving back acknowledges that our achievements are not solely the result of our efforts, but are often shaped by the people who lifted us up when we were down. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, and by supporting one another, we all rise together. Giving back also has the power to shift perspectives. When we take the time to help someone else, we begin to see the world through their eyes. It allows us to step outside of our own concerns and recognize the needs of others, broadening our understanding of different life experiences. This perspective can help us develop a deeper sense of gratitude for the opportunities we have and the privileges we may take for granted. Through giving, we become more attuned to the challenges others face and develop a deeper sense of compassion. In this way, giving is a transformative experience, both for the giver and the recipient. The act of giving can take many forms, but its impact is always profound. It could be something as simple as offering a listening ear, sharing a skill or expertise, or providing mentorship to someone just starting out. The value of time and attention is immeasurable, and often it's the smallest acts of kindness that have the most significant effect. Sometimes giving isn't about material things at all, but about investing in a person's potential. By offering encouragement, guidance, and support, we help others see possibilities they might not have seen for themselves. This is one of the most powerful ways to give back, by empowering others to believe in their own potential and equipping them with the tools to succeed. On a larger scale, giving back can take the form of philanthropy, activism, or community involvement. Whether it's contributing to a charitable cause, volunteering for a local organization, or working to make systemic changes in society, giving back has the potential to create broad, far-reaching effects. When individuals come together to work for a common cause, the collective effort can bring about meaningful and lasting change. By giving back in this way, we help to address not only immediate needs, but also long-term issues that affect the well-being of entire communities and generations. Giving back is a way to leave a legacy. Many people want to be remembered for the impact they made on the world, and giving back is one of the most fulfilling ways to do that. It is through acts of kindness, generosity, and service to others that we leave a mark that lasts long after we are gone. This legacy is not measured by wealth or possessions, but by the positive influence we had on the lives of others. It is through giving that we create a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same, and perpetuating a cycle of generosity that continues to grow over time. Giving back also plays an essential role in personal growth. It teaches us humility, gratitude, and the value of selflessness. In a world where individual success is often celebrated, giving back reminds us that true fulfillment comes not from what we accumulate for ourselves, but from what we give to others. By focusing on the well-being of others, we cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond material achievements. It becomes less about what we can gain and more about how we can make a difference. There is also a deep sense of fulfillment that comes with giving back. The act of helping others activates feelings of joy, satisfaction, and connection. Knowing that we have made a positive impact in someone else's life is one of the most rewarding experiences we can have. The more we give, the more we realize that we are not only helping others, we are also helping ourselves. We grow as individuals, develop a greater sense of empathy, and build stronger connections with the people around us. Giving back enriches our lives in ways that material wealth or success cannot. At the heart of giving back is the understanding that the true measure of success is not in what we achieve for ourselves, but in what we contribute to the world around us. Whether through acts of kindness, financial contributions, or commitment to improving the lives of others, giving back is an essential part of what it means to live a meaningful life. It's a reminder that the greatest wealth we can accumulate is the positive impact we have on others and the legacy we leave behind. Through giving, we create a world where kindness, generosity, and compassion are the foundation of our interactions and the driving force behind progress.